Yeah. Oh, baritone. Woo, excuse me. Woo.
Rough night, I guess.
Very rough night. Very rough evening. Very rough weekend.
Suck good. A wise man, you know that I know you. Hear those scenarios, be like, yo, soft, right?
Soft like barrage. Soft
man.
like barrage.
Want to say shout out to everybody right now, but you're listening to this is HB Gang.
Yeah.
L4L Productions presents The Has-Beens.
Yeah.
Soon to be called HB Sports.
Well, we do sports.
Yep. Now, I know our main focus has been on basketball because we are the Raptors and plenty of other things when it comes to Toronto. But we are focusing right now on the basketball and what has happened over the last week. It's some interesting things. We haven't been, right on top of things right now. As has-beens, we have responsibilities. We want to apologize to all those followers around the world on our YouTube and Spotify. We want to apologize for disappearing, for a few days, but we back.
Where'd we go?
Man, when you're I'm telling you, when you're a has-been, you have plenty of responsibilities.
Responsibility stuff. Hey,
trust me, when you're
sacrifices got to be made.
Certain, when you're has-been, you hit certain demographics. You know what I mean? When you get older, you definitely have more responsibilities, or you have kids to take care of. You know what I mean? A lot of us are married, right? You got responsibilities, and sometimes those energies overcome any type of platform.
Family first. Yes. All the time. So if this is your first time on this platform, YouTube, Sports with the Has-Beens, please press the like button, share, and subscribe.
Comment.
Just comment. Let us know. What up, people? It's been a hot minute, man. I know people are going to say, yeah, we're behind. But Has-Beens, we do recaps. We not day to day, man. We got bills to pay, as Broski said.
Yep.
We got schedules to make with kids, families.
Yep.
Days off. It was just a long weekend in Canada for Canada Day. Hey.
Absolutely.
So a lot of things have been going on in the last week or two. But besides all that, we love you guys regardless, right? So let's get into it about the Raptors talk. Mr. Mikey G.
Yeah.
We talking about
Mikey G. We talking about the NBA draft that took place, man. The Raptors, we had a couple picks in the second round. We lost a pick in the first round because of the Thaddeus Young and that dude that we got rid of, that trade. You know what I mean? And we also lost a first round draft pick. Yeah. Which, you know what? The team that we had, I was like, we definitely need a first round pick. But luckily,
was it luck?
Yeah, man. Luckily, we had this gentleman, young athlete, a basketball player, the one they call a baller. You know what I mean? His name is Christian Coloco, 33rd pick.
Sorry.
33rd pick. Yes, sir.
I had a judge voted
balling. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm still waking up, man. Sorry. Yeah.
It's all good. Just have to, just make sure it hit, bitch.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. We got Christian Coloco, man, 7'1". He's 225 pounds, maybe 230 pounds. He's long, he's lanky, he's strong. He plays above the rim.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rim protector.
Mm-hmm.
You throw the ball up in the air, he catches it, and he knows how to put it down, man. You know what I mean? He's high. He's like they can try to compare to a Clint Talpa, but word is on the street that this guy has mad skills. Word is like he's like a Patrick Ewing, not comparing him to Patrick Ewing, but when he was in Georgetown, he was just known as a defensive specialist.
Mm-hmm.
But that was what the program just wanted him to do.
Right.
Just to play defense. But you know the story about Patrick Ewing. Man could shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And even think about Alonzo Mourning. Same thing, like he was known for defense. Rim protecting. That's what the program wanted him to do. He established that type of, reputation, and he came to the NBA. Mm-hmm. He showed more than that, just defense. He was a juggernaut himself. Ugly basketball game.
Yeah.
But scored a lot of points, right? And he had a little mid-range. Now, Christian Coloco, what they're saying is that Raptors are surprised that this man could shoot. Here's little J. He could shoot the threes somewhat. He only took 5 threes last year. That's 5 threes, in game time. That wasn't really his position. But he did show some sparks of that mid-range. Shot looked kind of pure.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna front. So, when I see a guy like him that's available, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, you kind of reminds me of like Evan, like that guy that Evan Mobley, that kid's name from Cleveland Cavaliers. He kind of reminds me of him. Same storyline and everything, but Christian Coloco's bigger, man. He's bigger than Mobley. Mobley look like you look like if you come to Malton and play ball at Wildwood over there, if it gets too windy, Mobley might fly away somewhere, man. Like he gotta eat some oatmeal or something, man. Bowl of beef, something.
Well,
something heavy,
Well, definitely. We finally got a center.
Yes,
a big guy.
That's what we
a
need,
tall
man.
guy. Finally,
7'1" with a 7'5" reach,
and he can run.
Yes, he can, and he can
run.
catch the ball.
What it looks like? It looks like one of those training sessions you might, run in the sand. Because I never seen a guy that tall and that big.
He's definitely one of the best big guys coming out of the draft, and he came 33rd. Yeah. So honestly, straight up, that was a steal. I think he's gonna be beneficial immediately. When I say immediately, he doesn't have to start, but if he's playing on that team, he's definitely gonna have impact.
His presence will definitely be there.
Yo, we remember without a true big man, we were in the top 5 in offensive rebounds.
Yes.
Defensive rebounds.
Yes.
Defense. Right. Those things. You can't teach that. You want to do it. That's it. And we have a bunch of guys that honor that. You know what I mean? And you have a guy that's possibly can be the anchor of the defensive force, which is which man's been getting bitten from the Raptor mouth plenty years. Raptors been biting people from time. You know what I mean? Serving mans for dinner, right? When it comes to that defense, that dog press defense, looking kind of scary right now, man. You know what I mean? So I'm very, very, very excited about that. I'm honestly, and the way I saw the highlights with Christian Coloco, yo, straight up, yeah, I could tell he could ball. He has decent footwork. Yo, he has a jump hook. I haven't seen a big man with a jump hook in a long time, right? And he shoots like 75% from the field. Anyway, he's close to that net. It's money. It's kind of like
cash money.
Yeah, man. He's like a Catalpa in disguise. When it comes to that type of level of basketball, or Jaco Porto. You know what I mean? But this guy's 7'1", 7'5", long reach, and I believe he was Defensive Player of the Year in this conference. I believe.
Yeah.
So this man, this guy knows the game, man, and he shows the efforts that he wants to play. You know what I mean? That hunger, and I heard his favorite player is Kevin Durant. So that's funny, Kevin Durant, he's a 7-footer, just like him, or close to 7-footer, and if he wants to feel like, I can master my game like him, which I highly doubt he can, but I'm just trying to say subconsciously. He's mobile. You know what I mean? I think there's more game to him that meets the eyes. Don't sleep on what a program does for a player, A player has to just adapt to the program. You know what I mean? Sometimes the program is what gets you to the promised land, not the players. Sometimes the program is bigger than the actual players in that system. So when you rock with the system, you succeed. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that, where Coloco was humble enough to not to supersede the program in Arizona. You know what I mean? He did enough to make himself noticeable, succeed in the program, and they flourish with the program. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's all they probably wanted him to do. Now he's in the NBA. The NBA is gonna be like, what you got? You know what I mean? For real, for real. He's right now. He's like, yo, I got Jay, bro. I got a little mid range. It's kind of pure. Check this out. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on David Robinson. David Robinson was like that too. You know, back in the day. He was also known as a defensive player, a rim protector. He was impactful. Got alley-oops, but then what happened? Man led the league in scoring.
Well, definitely, it all depends on the system and the team structure that you're on, right? So,
definitely
with today's game in the NBA, most definitely with the training camps and all the coaching staffs, they definitely saw the potential in having this miraculous guy coming to the Raptors. So it's gonna be interesting to see a transition where a big guy like him works with Scotty Barnes and Chris Boucher. And,
yo, and shout out to my Africans,
Pascal
yo.
Siakam.
Shout out to my Africans, yo. Where's the thing, yo? Shout out to my Ghanaians, my Nigerians, my Algerians, my Somali, yo, you Ethiopian, yo. You don't know, right? The content is beautiful. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that, yo, Mans came, Koloko's from Cameroon, just like Siakam, you know.
That's right.
So you don't even know the history, you don't even know the grassroots. There's probably some grassroots to that.
He's like, good morning, neighbor.
You dig? Yo, cuz, what's popping? You haven't seen in a minute, dog. You remember the handshake? You know what I mean? On them, you never know, bro. But I'm trying to say that Raptors know how to know how to draft winners, man. People from winning programs, people who want to fit in, man. And then just a way of fitting of just popularity. I'm just talking about guys who are professionally prepared.
Professionals.
Look at the guys who drafted over the last few years, man. Look at the development of 905. They look at character, not just stats. They look at people who could gel with, you know, in their environment. And I'm telling you, Christian Koloko, he could definitely find a way to step it up. Yo, like I said, man, people say he got second round. I'm telling you right now, he's one of the steals of the draft. Definitely for the big guys, the centers, for sure. For sure, he's like top 3 steals.
Well, you also got to remember that we definitely need to compete with these other rivalries.
Yeah, man. Embiid, you need to get.
We need
centers.
That type of height. We need centers, man.
Yo, like we need height. Like like even mans were having problems against man like Montrezl Harrell, man. Like, come on, step your weight up, man. Montrezl Harrell's like 6'7", 6'8", and that, I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? Like, we are lacking presence like that for this fool. This fool that's to feel good about himself against us. Remember you were saying before? Always hanging on the rim, always doing this, always talking smack. You know what I mean? And then always have it zooming in his face, man. You ain't know he's not the prettiest one. You know what I mean? Not the easiest to look at.
You're doing a judging.
I'm just saying.
I had some contest now.
Hey, man, he's an op, bro. Is he wearing a Raptor jersey? Nope. But you're seeing his face on the Raptor channel though, right? Well, that's released room for comment to me. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So we let this ugly fool, you know what I mean? You let this fool try to go off on us. I'm like, yo, if we had a proper big guy like Ibaka or something like that before, you think this man would be flexing and all this stuff, trying to make dance moves like this guy's future or something like that? Nope. No, he would not. You know what I mean? This guy's always trying to, no more showboating. This is the year we have a complete roster, hopefully. And if we get a man like a Mo Bamba that's available, yo, come on, man. Bamba, la Bamba over here, man. Come on.
La Bamba.
Yeah, man, we can la Bamba everybody. We got Bamba everybody one time. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad he's on the roster now, but who else do we got?
We also
Who else did we get?
Another person that people are going to know about.
Oh yes.
Ron Harper Jr.
That's right.
If you know about the man, the name Ron Harper, there's some history to that name.
Yes,
as a has-been, let me explain. You know what I mean? If you're a has-been, you know about Ron Harper. Ron Harper was a man. He was a bad man pajama back in the day.
Yes.
In the early 80s, he was drafted around the same time Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? He was actually compared to Michael Jordan at one point. It was kind of blasphemous at that time. But he was really athletic. You know what I mean? And he should say, like, yo, because his athleticism, they should compare him to the next Michael Jordan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't meet those standards. But he used to average like 20 something points. You know what I mean? In Cleveland Cavaliers, when the team was nice, with Craig Elo, Brad Doherty, Mark Price, right? Larry Nance, right? And also Craig Elo and also Ron Harper. Ron Harper was a young boy. He was stupid with it. You know what I mean? Got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then went to the Clippers. Had a good year, career with the Clippers with Mark Jackson. That the little Showtime thing with the Clippers.
When he used to do that shoulder, no,
Mark Jackson just
the shoulder thing,
the shoulder thing. He used to do all that dance moves, everything, right? Shout out to Pastor Jackson. He's the Holy Ghost for more times, right? Two stepping. Right, and then then Ron Harper went to the Chicago Bulls and teamed up, and this is where he really got to shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got noticed with the team. He got 5 rings with the Bulls and with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story of Ron Harper. He has a son named Ron Harper Jr.
That's right.
That a lot of people didn't really talk about.
Nope.
This man played for Rutgers up in Jersey. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jersey one time on the east side. Tinks.
Yes.
Right beside to my New York peoples. Shout out to my family.
New York.
You dig?
Yep.
And he was repping, man. 4 years. 4 years of steady building. He improved. And to be honest with you, this guy is like 6'6". He's like 235 pounds. He's heavy. You know what I mean? He reminds me, honestly, like he plays like the 2 and the 3, but he has like a Charles Barkley presence to him, man. Like there's an ogreish vibe to him. Like he loves, man. He loves physicality.
Yeah.
Like he like when he drives through you. Mm-hmm. Like I'm looking at the highlights, ain't no like. It ain't like, your typical like, James Harden, like, try to initiate contact and you fling him your butt. No. Ain't none of that. This is straight football. I'm going right through you.
Running into a wall.
Yeah, man. You're literally bouncing off of this guy. This guy's boom, boom, boom. Like this guy's getting shoulders. This guy's like, he's like 6'6". But then you see the physicality factor. You swear this guy's like a Jared Sullinger. Remember that guy, Jared Sullinger?
Oh yeah.
He used to play for the Raptors. Yeah. I'm talking about college Jared Sullinger.
Oh, yes.
Big boy bouncing people off. You know what I mean? That's what Ron Harper does. But this guy's a J. He has a fadeaway. He loves playing the post. And he has like, he kind of does have a little Charles Barkley hops. Mm-hmm. He dunks when you least expect. Like, what? You did that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's nice with it, man. And he's confident.
Mm-hmm.
He's confident just like his dad. Well, Ron Harper had a quiet confidence. Actually, quiet arrogance about himself. Ron Harper was pretty arrogant. He didn't really talk that much, but his play, his body language, he was a very, 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 very confident basketball player.
Yeah.
Don't watch the stats. Just watch his body language and everything, how he knew the game. And that's why I kind of get that flair from Ron Harper Jr. You can see in his face sometimes, like he had some big games in his college career. You know what I mean? Where he had to take over the game. Mm-hmm. Right? And he hits the 3 too, man. He hits the 3 as well. He has moves, man. He has a bag of moves in the post.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And this is something I'm thinking like, okay, like you have a guy like him. No disrespect. I'm just saying if I'm Masai right now, I have a Masai moment. Some guys look kind of, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. You saying like, oh, he could go to the G League. He goes to the G League. I'm telling you, he's having like easy 30, like easy 25, 30. I think it's almost like a waste of time. I think he needs to be in that Watanabe situation where he's on the bench. You're like, yo, is he gonna play or not? No. That's when you let him play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because he could be better fit. I'm more concerned, like, is he going to be able to adjust that vibe that he has in college into the NBA? Like, is it going to be impactful? Does he have to go through some type of, you know what I mean? He has to go through some humbling moments, with the squad. Like, you might mess up a player too. Like, man be like, yo, you know what I mean? You know this? You good?
Am I good?
Not you. I'm just saying, like, him.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
As if he's good. Like, because you have talent. When you have talent and then you don't know the play sometimes, that could be a chemistry issue, right? And if a chemistry issue can happen, the coach not gonna put you on. Do you know what I mean? Because it's time to win. You only have 20 minutes in a quarter, right? So those moments, that's where the politicking start kicking in. I want to know, can Ron Harper Jr. overcome those type of obstacles if they do exist? And I know they do exist in the game, but can he overcome those type of situations? Because that's my biggest concern. You know what I mean? And his defense, can he hang with the NBA speed? You know, playing D.
I think that's what any rookie that goes into the league. So it's definitely going to be a transition. You know, not too many people know about his personal story and his struggles during his college years, you know, and having his mom at the side as being one of his coaches, you know. So seeing a psychologist and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of you go through a lot of mental issues in sports, especially when you have blocks where you're not trying to be that guy, but when you become that guy, it comes with a lot of pressure. You take a lot of heat, you know. So every player has their story, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing him as a two-way player and what he can do in the summer league, and you know, on the Raptors 905, and you know, the Toronto Raptors itself. It's a lot to take in, man. It's a lot to deal with, especially coming out of college, right? So,
well, I'll put you this: before he even played one game, the Raptors signed him to a two-way contract.
Yeah.
So that just tell you something.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's just like, I remember other players. You're like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Then, you know, within a couple of games in the summer league, you get signed a two-way contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, this man's in the summer league. Think you play for the Raptors, for example, and a man from Cleveland Cavaliers might sign for a two-way deal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Raptors drafted Ron Harper Jr. and before the summer league even start, the schedule didn't even start yet, the Raptors signed him for a two-way contract. So that's to show you something. You think Masai's joking around? you think Masai has? You think he's cockeyed and cross-eyed when it comes to talent?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man. So who else did we get?
Oh, we got a couple other people. You know what I mean? We got a couple other people a couple undrafted people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we got this Canadian guy, Kajib, sorry. Abu Kijab. I apologize, man. He's a Canadian basketball player.
Yeah.
He's been in the program for a while. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, real talk, he could ball.
Yes.
Yo, we don't talk too much about our Canadian talent, man. Yo, I get it. Like, he has to prove himself in the summer league. There's gonna be a whole lot of politics, and I know the team that we have a lot of positionless players.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's game is a little different. He reminds me, I ain't gonna lie, I don't usually say this name too tough, but he reminds me of like a little DeMar DeRozan.
Authentic.
Yeah, man. He like from like the free throw down, dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
He's very physical.
Mm-hmm.
He loves playing in the post as well. He has some tricks in the post, just like DeMar DeRozan. Knows how to draw fouls, a whole lot of fouls, man.
Yep.
And he could live in the free throw line. Even some of his mid-range shimmies, little fadeaways, kind of remind me of DeMar DeRozan, man. I ain't gonna front, man. He has a bag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's gonna make the team because we have so many players. We still like Watanabe and V and all those guys. They're still like, they're restricted free agents, but they're still on the roster. Like, you know what I mean? For now.
Yes.
But I'm trying to say this is more competition with these positions that's getting a little saturated.
Mm-hmm.
So is he gonna have the opportunities? He might. But the question is he gonna have with our team? I hope. We gotta make some adjustment. But man, watching his highlights, yo, he likes to play physical basketball, and that's the thing. Like, this just like we're playing the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference is known to be tougher, but some people don't like physicality, man.
Mm-hmm.
They play ball, they just don't like it. But this guy, man, Abu, the key job. Sorry, I really apologize again, man. Like, you know, the Canadian dude, straight up, young boy. You know what I mean? Young boy could ball, man, straight.
Yes.
And we got another person.
Who was that?
His name is Ryan Hawkins from Creighton.
Yes.
6'7", 224 pounds. He had 4 to 5 years in college, actually. He had an extra year, I think, played like JUCO, I believe. Or he played Division II basketball. He's very successful. defensive minded. He's a team player, but he has a spunk to try to take over the game. He's not again another guy that's not scared of the moment. He kind of reminds me of, a little Gallinari, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? He's a little shorter than Gallinari, but the way he plays is very Gallinari-like. And his shot's wet. Wet top. Like really wet top.
Like Niagara Falls wet.
like shooting range, you're hearing ping, ping, like bullseye. Like you're like, whoa. This guy's accuracy is pretty nice.
Yeah, his average was pretty good in college, man. He averaged 22 points a game, man.
Yo.
Leading scorer.
Yo, this guy played for Creighton, eh?
Yeah.
Creighton doesn't have a garbage program.
Yo, he was the leading scorer for the last 2 seasons.
Yo, I'm saying, bro, like he was second team in his conference, man. This guy could ball, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like his percentage, it's 45%, almost 50%, man.
You don't think the Raptors need? What did the Raptors lack so much last year? 3-point shooting.
Consistent 3-point shooting.
Yeah, we were consistently broke when it came to the 3-point shot.
Yes.
We consistently broke. Like we were consistently asking, remember, shout out to Mans and Westwood and the ballers, in the lunch, we were asking Mans for change. Quarters.
Oh, them people.
Yeah. He was on them type of things. You know what I mean? Like
it was more like, can I borrow? It was always borrow, but never give back.
Yeah. Hey man.
It was never, can I have?
Can you borrow? Can I borrow 50 cents? I need another 50 cents to get the fries with the gravy. Remember that?
I never had any of that stuff because there was too many.
Hey man,
there was too many.
Hey, it's all good, man. Everything. Hey, we're still alive, man. We're still alive. We're still here. No side effects from that yet. Right?
What?
I'm joking.
You're gonna have the little tick.
Nah, man, that's Harlem Shake, bro.
Oh, it's
that's
Harlem Shake.
When it's time to celebrate, you gotta shake it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Ryan Hawkins, he could deliver, man. Like he's School of Hard Knocks, man. Like he has an interesting path himself. He played like Division 2 and Division 1, but he won. He's been successful in all fashions of basketball competition.
Well, yes.
Some people have easy roads, some have longer roads. His road was a little longer, but look at the numbers, bro.
It's all about the journey and your passion. As long as you're passionate about what you want to be in life and where you want to get, you're gonna do whatever it takes, no matter.
Yep.
Success doesn't happen overnight. You have to persevere. It's one step at a time.
Yep.
Rome wasn't built in one day. So
no, it wasn't.
Take your time. Not too much time, but
Did it
just
take
enough at your own pace to have that confidence and to show that you are who you say you are.
Yeah, man.
It shows on the floor, right?
Yeah, man. We're really excited about these acquisitions. Yo, I just know that our bench is gonna be stupid. Okay, last year was like SOS flare guns. That's how we just had, because shout out to Nick Nurse and his rotation. Shout him out so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. I'm just being very sarcastic.
I know that.
Nikki, baby, I'm telling you, man, you gotta step it up, Nikki.
Yeah, I mean, you need to step it up.
Yeah, man. Yo, we have a lot of basketball players who are willing to ball. Right now, the internal competition is gonna be stupid. Like
that's what we need.
Yeah, you need, and
that's what we need. You want to earn that spot, you gotta earn it, man. You gotta work hard for it, man.
That's what when the grassroots is so refined with the fertilizer, the garden is so green, right? You gotta make sure you get But man, I'm telling you, snap. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta find ways of just making sure your garden is looking right, not weed up and a bush and some people do have that.
But you have to remember,
but that is the intention.
But you have to remember, in Toronto, your grass is only green for 3 months, so that, the analogy. You really gotta put in that work, for that spot, So you gotta enjoy the grass while it's green before the S word, they come back. So
I think inflation prices, but
there's another.
Well, that's another one.
There's another diversity to that as well.
Yep.
So if everyone loves what's going on and how we're discussing certain things, leave a comment. What do you actually feel about the potential picks that we acquired, and someone's got to go. You know,
Are we delusional? It's like, yo, man, what you gonna talk about Coloco? Yo, say something. You know what I mean?
Dude.
You think Coloco ain't that nice? Tell us why he ain't that nice.
make
You
it
know
a
what I mean?
discussion.
Yeah, man. Is Ron Harper ain't that nice? Tell us why he ain't that nice.
Tell him.
I think he's that nice.
We know.
You know what I mean? Like, he does not look like a basketball player. Yo, he like his frame. It does not look. He has an old school like.
But his dad was like that too. He wasn't the most. He was smooth.
Like Ron Harper has like a Wilt Chamberlain built. You know what I mean? Like he has a Wilt Chamberlain stature. Like, you know, that old school 1970s.
Yeah.
He got the 1970 frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big man 1970 frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But it's effective. Charles Barkley wasn't. You know what I mean? He was just there. You know, but man.
Well,
You felt his presence.
yeah, man.
So
looking forward to the summer league.
yep.
See what happens. You know.
Yep. See what happens, man.
See here.
You done know what's going on over here.
We is back.
We back in the building, but still got to pay bills for this building. You dig? Gotta go back out. Gotta get this paper.
Pay them taxes.
Yup. Shout out to everybody listening to us, man. You done know. Around the world, Spotify, YouTube.
Hey.
Keep pushing, bro.
We out. Boom.
We out. Shout out to the Raptors. You done know.
Boom.
MA all day.
All day, every day, MA. Yeah. Boom.